Asher Blake led his friends Mia, Lucas, and Natalie into the heart of the Appalachian forest. The air was still, heavy with an unspoken dread that clung to the leaves like a second skin. Their flashlights sliced through the darkness, revealing only the twisted path of Black Hollow Road stretching endlessly before them.
This is going to make an epic episode,
Lucas whispered, a nervous edge to his voice.
If we survive,
Natalie replied, her grip tightening around the flashlight. The group pressed on, each step echoing through the silent woods. The road seemed to warp under their feet, each step drawing them deeper into its cursed embrace. Suddenly, a whisper pierced the silence.
Asher?
The voice was ethereal, a haunting melody carried by the wind.
Did you hear that?
Mia asked, her eyes darting nervously. Asher felt a chill run down his spine.
It's nothing,
He lied, though his heart pounded it in his chest. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, as if the very woods were alive with accusation.
Why did you come back?
The voices called, each word dripping with sorrow and rage. The shadows around them deepened, and the road twisted once more, leading them farther from safety. The darkness pressed in from all sides, a palpable force that seemed to breathe with malevolent intent. Asher felt a familiar tug at his memory, a recognition he couldn't shake.
Asher, who are they talking about?
Lucas asked, panic creeping into his voice.
I don't know.
Asher stammered, though deep down he feared he did. Suddenly, Natalie screamed. Her flashlight flickered and died. A shadow darker than night loomed behind her. It lunged, and she was gone, swallowed by the abyss. Mia and Lucas were next, their cries echoing through the trees before the forest claimed them. Asher stumbled through the forest, alone, the voices of the past swirling around him.
We waited for you, Asher,
They cried, the specters of Emily and Ethan haunting him with every step. Tears streamed down his face as the truth clawed its way to the surface of his mind. Years ago, he had lived here, in Black Hollow. He had left, but not without cost. His childhood friends, the twins, hadn't escaped. Their voices now surrounded him, a chorus of betrayal and pain.
it's my fault.
He whispered into the void. The shadow drew closer, its form an ever-shifting mass of darkness. Asher fell to his knees, the weight of his guilt crushing him.
You can't escape us.
The shadow hissed, its voice a cacophony of lost souls. Asher closed his eyes, bracing for the end, knowing there was no redemption for what he had left behind. Weeks later, a hiker stumbled upon Asher's camera, miles away from Black Hollow. The footage showed only glimpses of terror, the shadow lurking at the edges, and the faces of his friends frozen in fear. The authorities dismissed it as a hoax, but the locals knew better. Black Hollow Road remains a silent, dark stretch, daring only the foolish or desperate to tread its cursed path. And if you listen closely on certain nights, you might hear the echoes of those who never left.